We welcome you inside the press box here at Evan E. Davis Field. It is Men's Soccer Media Day for the University of Rio Grande. We're joined by head coach Scott Morrissey and senior Charlie Checklax. I'm Randy Payton, the sports information director. Coach, we'll start with you. Last season, 17-3-1. You reached the NAIA National Tournament. You lose to Central Methodist in the final of the opening round. A lot of the guys from that team are gone, but still a successful season last year as you get ready to head into a new one.
Yes, I think last season was a success, and certainly we have a lot of new players, but we have a lot of returners as well, and we certainly expect to build on that and get to that final site. That's the end goal for this season coming up. So. Looking forward to it.
I was going to say pick number 1 in the River States Conference, number 13 in the NAIA National Poll. There are high expectations, but I guess that's nothing new for this program.
No, I think for us, we're always striving to win a national championship. That's the goal. We feel like we've assembled a really good group, and just looking forward to the challenge.
Of the guys who are back, 4 honorable mention All-Americans, one of them joining us. It's not like, as I said, you lost some guys from last year's team, but you got plenty of building blocks.
Certainly. Yeah, obviously, Charlie's back. We got a good nucleus of guys with very good experience returning, and just, again, really looking forward to, the challenges that are faced every day.
Charlie, we turn to you as a returner. What's your expectations for this upcoming season? I think you guys have a chance to be a pretty good team.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, with what we had last season, we had a great side. Didn't quite go as far as we wanted, but with the new lads that are coming this year, we're definitely looking to build on last year's performance.
What about you as a senior? Your final go around. I guess every new season's exciting, but for you, the last time to do it at the collegiate level's got to be maybe even a little more exciting.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, it comes thick and fast. It seems like yesterday since I just started. So for me now, definitely take a bit more leadership on the pitch and hopefully go as far as we can.
Coach, preseason, you guys wrapped up your preseason schedule last night. You played 3 Division I opponents in Marshall, Wright State, and Northern Kentucky. Did you get out of your preseason what you wanted to?
We did. Probably looking back on it on the ride home last night, playing Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, with a day off in between, it was probably a little too taxing on the players. But the way I look at it is if you're going to be at that final site, you're going to try and win a national championship, you're going to have to play 3 games in 5 or 6 days. So it's the same kind of setup. We've got a week to prepare for our opening games of the season, and we'll certainly be ready for that.
You talk about playing 3 preseasons in such a short span of time. And you did that, I guess, actually, 3 or 4 days after everybody got to campus? I mean, it was kind of a very compact schedule.
Yeah, it certainly was. I think for us, we had a number of guys pass the opening fitness test. We had some guys that didn't. That kind of played into who was selected to go out and play and perform. And then obviously the goal now is to really work on team concepts, tactical, shape, things of that nature, and then get guys really fit and sharp and ready to play in a week's time.
Charlie, we talk about how expectations of this program are high every year. Do you guys, or maybe you as a player, an individual player, do you kind of like having that target on your back as you get started on a new season?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's why you come here. The facilities, you look when you go and play out there on a match day, like it's better than anywhere else in the country, so that expectation's got to come with it, and performances have got to match.
What about, we mentioned some of the returners like yourself, the new guys that have been added to the mix. What's your kind of early take on the chemistry of this team?
Yeah, obviously it's literally been sort of 5 sessions and 3 games together, but as a group I feel like we're definitely all wanting to push in the right direction, and the new lads that have come in have definitely brought something new. I'm really happy with the new boys that have come in.
Coach, your schedule is always tough, or you try to make it as tough as you can on the non-conference side of it, and that's going to be the case again this year.
Yeah, I mean, we open up St. Xavier, Baker, opening weekend, second weekend, Cardinal Stritch, University of the Cumberlands, put in there UNOH, Indiana Wesleyan, Tennessee Wesleyan. I might be missing somebody, but yeah, I mean, we've played as good of a non-conference schedule as I think you can play. So, we'll certainly be tested and prepared, and obviously too for all those non-conference games that we do have. Those are big games for those schools as well. So, try and play the best, be prepared for getting into conference play.
You're picked number one in the conference, and it's kind of a year in, year out thing for you guys. But nonetheless, there are some quality programs in the league you've dealt with in the past. Teams like Point Park, Oakland City's had some success since they come in, and it's a situation where you guys have to do more than just simply showing up.
Well, the conference has really improved, and I think the bottom half of the conference over the last 2 or 3 years has even gotten better. And there's no easy game. Brescia had a really good season last year. Oakland City, St. Mary's of the Woods, a new addition to the conference. They were very competitive. It goes without saying, West Virginia Tech's always going to be there. Brescia's coach moved to Point Park. He's done an outstanding job when he was at Brescia building, and he'll do the exact same thing at Point Park, make them better. Midway, I mean, everybody's improved, and there's no easy games.
I asked Charlie about it. Some of the new faces on this team, are there anybody that's standing out or that folks might need to keep an eye on this year that's new to the program?
I mean, I'm really thrilled with all of the new additions. The guys that have been in the mix for some of our exhibition games so far. Dean up front, Alton in the midfield, Villius. Even some of those fringe guys. Last night's performance. Marco he was outstanding in his performance against Northern Kentucky, and I think there's going to be a lot of depth. There's going to be a lot of competition, and when it's all said and done, we've got 2 or 3 guys that still need to get healthy that will be in the mix as well. I think we're looking at 19, 20, maybe 21 guys for trying to put a starting 11 out there. So it's going to be good.
Charlie, your thoughts on this upcoming season? I know obviously step number 1 is to win the conference and make it to the national tournament, and then see where you can go from there. But you can't get things out of order. You got to win the conference first.
Yeah, definitely. It's not getting ahead of ourselves. I felt like we lost and dropped points last year in games that we just should have won. And definitely the focus as a group is to put them bad results behind us and just start again this year.
Coach, last thing, I talked to him about any pressure to meet those high expectations. Do you guys, is it pressure, or is that something, if it is, do you guys welcome that? Because seemingly it happens on a year-in, year-out basis.
Well, I think it goes without saying now. I mean, it's expected. You've got to go out and perform. We tend to, we try to emulate in our training sessions the effort and what the commitment looks like day in and day out. If you meet those expectations every single day, when you go out for game day, game day can be a lot easier, just as long as your preparation's right. And we try to do that every single day in practice.
Well, we wish you good luck this season. Appreciate your time on this media day morning, and good luck.
Thank you.
All right, that's head coach Scott Morrissey and senior Charlie Checklax as we join you for Red Storm Men's Soccer Media Day here at the University of Rio Grande.